Come in. Director, this is your letter.
Genting Plantation. We are going to present our audit work of Genting Plantation Berhad. Genting Plantation, formerly known as Asiatic Development Berhad. It engages in oil palm plantation and provision of management services to its subsidiaries. It owns approximately 64,000 hectares of land bank in Malaysia, while 183,000 hectares of land bank in Indonesia. As you can see from the diagram, Genting Plantation Berhad is known as the top 4 plantation companies in Malaysia. The plantation business remains the core activity of Genting Plantation, while its subsidiaries operate through the following segments, which is property, downstream manufacturing, palm-based products, and biotechnology. The business risks of Genting Plantation will be analysed by PESTA analysis. Under political factor, the European Union Parliament has announced the banning of palm oil imports in all European biofuels by 2020. Thus, the palm biodiesel demand and crude palm oil prices are expected to drop drastically. This will cause a rise in business risk due to the decrease in demand. Under economic factor, with the low demand on export and trade losses of edible oil, the price of Malaysian palm oil has hit the sharpest fall. Also, the weaker ringgit and low export demand caused the export revenue to be lower. Due to this reason mentioned previously, Genting Plantation has reported weakened net profit. The lower revenue of Genting Plantation causes higher business risk. Under social factor, the Ministry of Human Resources has announced the reduction of the dependency on foreign workers and wish to prioritize local workers. However, the local workers deem oil palm harvesting as a dirty and demeaning job, and no local workers are willing to apply for the job. The labour shortage can cause the oil palm industry to lose in revenue. Therefore, business risk is high. Under technology sector, Genting Plantation has partnered with a chemical firm which produces renewable olefins, specialty chemicals, and palm oil derivatives. Its collaboration increases the market share of Genting Plantation in the industry and creates revenue for the organization. Hence, the business risk increases. For legal, the new regulation of Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil Certificate will decrease the Genting Plantation business risk, as most of the business area of Genting Plantation has acquired the roundable for sustainable palm oil. However, Malaysian government has also tightened its rule on employing foreigners, causing manpower shortage which leads to the operational problem. Hence, the business risk will rise as Genting Plantation to find sufficient manpower to cope with the increase in crop production. In this case, the business risk becomes unchanged. For the environment sector, palm oil production of both Malaysia and Indonesia is forecasted to improve due to the recovery from the dry weather effects of the 2015 El Nino. This leads to the low business risk as the increase in production will result in a higher sales generated.
Next, I would like to talk about internal control framework. This part is separated into information and communication, monitoring, control environment and control activities, and risk management. For information and communication, financial statements of Genting Plantation is produced quarterly and whistleblowing mechanism is managed adequately. However, Genting Plantation Company has failed to provide reports with key performance indicators together with qualitative information. Thus, control risk is perceived to be high in this case. Under monitoring, company's risk management and internal control frameworks is applied adequately and monitored regularly. Risk and Business Continuity Management Committee and EXCO will meet on quarterly basis in order to review the status of risk reviews and the progress of implementation of action plans. Changes in the risk profiles and emerging risks is being reviewed regularly to ensure ensure that appropriate actions are taken and communicate with Audit and Risk Management Committee and Board in timely manner. Hence, the control risk is low. For control environment and control activities, Genting Plantation has established their disaster recovery and business continuity management plan to mitigate the business continuity risk. The Board and the Audit Risk Management Committee will hold meetings every quarter to discuss about the business and operational key matters including potential risk and control issues while review the status of risk reviews. Moreover, Genting Plantation's internal audit functions independently of activities it audits. As a result of this, the control environment for Genting Plantation is considered to be effective and control risk is deemed to be low. Lastly, under risk management, Genting Plantation has established a risk management committee to monitor the company's risk management framework and policies. Majority of the risk management committee is independent directors. However, the company's system is lack of early warning key risk indicators in place to alert the board and management of significant changes in risk level. Hence, Genting Plantation's control risk to be high overall. Overall, control risk is perceived to be high due to the absence of the indicators like KPIs and KRIs. In the event of unexpected changes of risk, which is considered common in the palm oil industry, Genting Plantation's weak and ineffective internal control will pose a risk of failure to identify foreseeable or unforeseeable risks and hence lead to higher business risks being triggered. Next, I would like to explain about the detection risk part. Since internal risk and control risk are high, this leads to a low detection risk according to the audit risk model. Consequently, this causes auditors to increase the substantive work as internal control is deemed unreliable due to the high control risk. By lowering detection risk, this allows the auditors to achieve their desired low-level audit risk, whereby decreasing the chances of issuing an inappropriate audit opinion of Genting Plantation.
Financial analysis is also undergone to access the going concern of Genting Plantation Berhad and to identify accounts to be focused. Trend analysis, cash flow analysis, and also ratio analysis are done. Firstly, there is significant increase in both revenue and net profit from 2015 to 2017. It is in tandem with increased selling price and increased production. Therefore, the significant increase should not be overlooked. Next, there are some accounts in the balance sheet that have significantly increased, such as trade payable, PPE, share capital, and amount of borrowings over the past 3 years. Hence, more focus are placed on these 3 accounts. Next, after doing analysis on net cash flow in operating, investing, and financing activities, the RMM of net total cash flow is medium. Now we'll talk about ratio analysis. Firstly, the asset management ratios. Although the company has improved both its receivables turnover and days receivable, it is much poorer compared to its competitors in terms of debt collecting. It implies that Genting Plantation Berhad has poor collecting processes and they make mistakes in determining credit policies that provide provision loans to unreliable debtors. So it draws our attention to allowances of trade receivables.